The difference between residents, non-residents and persons of Indian origin. Welcome to Bankers Plus Academy video. In our Foreign Exchange Simplified series, today we are going to discuss the difference between residents, non-residents and persons of Indian origin. Let's start with a resident. Who is a resident? A resident is defined in FEMA, that is Foreign Exchange Management Act. As per FEMA, a resident is a person who has stayed in India for more than 182 days during the preceding financial year. So, a resident is a person who has been in India for more than 182 days during the preceding financial year. But there are some exclusions. Who are excluded? Those who have gone out of India or stayed outside India for taking up employment or vocation or business or for any purpose that indicates his or her intention to stay outside India for an uncertain period. They are excluded. That means these people are not treated as residents. In other words, if you are going to Singapore on a visit, you are treated as a resident only. But if you are going to Singapore for joining some company as an employee or setting up a business there, you are no longer treated as a resident. You become a non-resident. Okay. Here, two things are important. One is, you should have been in India for more than 182 days to be considered as a resident. Then again, the purpose of going abroad, if you have gone abroad, if you have gone for some job, employment, or so for setting up some business, you are not treated as a resident, you are a non-resident. And when you go abroad for these purposes, that is a job or vocation or business, from day one, you become a non-resident Indian. That is, even if you have stayed in India for more than 182 days during the preceding financial year, you are considered as a non-resident in this case. So, based on this previous definition, we can define who is a non-resident also. You are treated as a non-resident if you are in India for less than 182 days during the preceding financial year. But if you have come to India for taking up some employment or setting up some business or vocation or for any purpose which indicates your intention to stay in India for an uncertain period, you are not treated as a non-resident. In this case, you will be treated as a resident. One more important point, students going abroad for studies are also treated as non-residents. Now let's see who is a person of Indian origin. A person of Indian origin is a person resident outside India who is a citizen of any country other than Bangladesh or Pakistan or such other country as may be specified by the central government, satisfying the following conditions. First one, who was a citizen of India by virtue of the Constitution of India or the Citizenship Act 1955, or who belonged to a territory that became part of India after the 15th day of August 1947, or who is a child or a grandchild or a great-grandchild of a citizen of India or of a person referred to in clause A or B, and also who is a spouse of foreign origin of a citizen of India or spouse of foreign origin of a person referred to in clause A and B given above. This means that to be considered as a person of Indian origin, you should have been a citizen of India earlier, or your mother or father was an Indian, or your grandfather or grandmother was an Indian, or your great-grandfather and great-grandmother was an Indian. That means up to 4 generations. In addition to this, the spouse of an Indian citizen and spouse of a PAO, even if they are of foreign nationality, are also treated as persons of Indian origin. For example, you are visiting Singapore, then you become a resident only. You continue to be a resident only because your purpose is visit only. But if you go to Singapore for taking up employment, then you become an NRI, that is non-resident Indian. And after some time, suppose you become a Singapore citizen, then your residential status becomes person of Indian origin. You become a person of Indian origin. And suppose you marry a Singapore girl there, she also becomes person of Indian origin. She might not have even come to India. Still, she is treated as a person of Indian origin. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Bankers Plus Academy. Thank you.